Hey everyone, it's Raven Rose. Hope you're all having a rosy day today. So I promised you guys a video, and here's my video. And you guys are probably wondering why I'm in a drawer. Well, 'cause it's time for this video, and it's going to be weird. This is only the beginning, just a warning. Let me climb out of this drawer for a moment. And there we go. Hey guys, this is me again, out of the drawer, because you guys probably didn't want me in the drawer. Anyways, so you guys have been wondering how my Discord life is and why I'm just posting videos about Discord. Well, because you guys want Discord and I'm bored, and Discord's the only really thing other than school that I have to do. And lab play, and I roleplay. And there's my Neko Raven Rose. So I roleplay, and I wanted you guys to actually know and understand when I talk about certain characters or ships or just really weirdness that goes on. So, wanted to do an introduction video, and this is my introduction video describing who's who, kind of like, and also like, so who's who, what's what, the different ships that we've created, the different children we've created, and then also like this is actually mainly like a thank you video to you guys for subscribing and watching, and also a thank you to people at roleplay. Well, I'm just going to fly away now and see you on the other side. Okay, to start us off, I should probably start with my own roleplay. Roleplay as many characters, but a few of my main characters are Raven Rose, Blue Rose, Clone, Pix, Slappy, and then we also have Starry Clone, who has only showed up once so far. So to start off with Raven Rose and Blue Rose, who are fused together. Their two souls are fused. So start with Raven Rose. She can only make tea and cookies, and then potions and poisons. Don't accept anything from her that is not tea or cookies, because there are some weird side effects that can happen. I'll probably do a later video on some of the side effects that have occurred from her cooking. But so Raven Rose is shy. She's the female half of my main roleplay. She loves tending to her two rose gardens. In her free time, she teaches dance lessons. When she's a Neko, she's a black cat Neko, and in her main rose garden, she has a secret lab. And then the male side of my main roleplay, Blue Rose, he's pretty much a drunkard, a pervert, and a flirt. His favorite alcohol is Raven Rose's rum. So he's the male half. He's also the more upfront one. So if a situation happens where that can be irritating, Blue Rose comes out and he pretty much deals with it. His Gaster Blaster, he's the one that has the Gaster Blaster, and it shoots rose petals and then also vines, depending on the situation. He also has the one with the most control over rose plants. And then next main roleplay is Clone. He pretty much he started off just being a clone of one of these other characters that would do. But he has the shape shifting ability, and he can actually transform at will. Although we later made his official form an almost clone of Altertail Sans, and he is shipped and married to Katie. More about her later. And then next would be Pix, which is Clone's oldest sister, and she has a brother complex and also a crush on Blue Rose. she is actually dating Blue Kai, though, Blue Rose's son, and her transformation is actually controlled by her emotions at the time. She has no real control over her emotions. She's also the one that got Raven Rose into tending rose gardens. She was Raven Rose's first experiment. Um, Next would be Slappy, and he is another one of Clone's siblings. Um, but his main purpose in life is to be slapped by Blueberry, and that's pretty much usually what happens. Is whenever someone says that they do something to a random person, it's usually Slappy, and they start off with it mainly being Blueberry slapping a random person, and it turned out to be Slappy. But he kind of has the cowboy vibe, and then they have another sibling, which we call Starry Clone because his current transformation is Starry, and he can only be one character per year. And I forgot to mention that I also have one more role playing character, which is my newest one, which I actually just got on Thursday. And it's G Curse, which is the child of G Sans and Curse Doll. And we'll talk more about that later. First one of my buds I want to describe for you guys. She goes by Kitty the Skeleton, and she also plays as Raven Bluey, Blue Kai, Cat, and then of course herself. So about Kitty the Skeleton, her actual character, her personality, in her own words. Kind, shy, nervous, very protective. She has the ability to teleport, summon gaster blasters and bone attacks, fireballs, and can use telekinesis and a gaster blaster. Uh, Gaster blaster shield. She's in love with Clone, and she loves him and is very protective of her family. Her weakness would be that if one of her family members gets killed or hurt, would be her biggest weakness. She also role plays as her child Cat, and Cat's personality is exciting, smart, and nervous. Abilities are Gaster Blaster, Shapeshift, Bone Attacks, and she can teleport. She has a huge crush on Starberry and loves to look at the stars every night. Her weakness would be losing her twin, Clin. And Clin, he gets annoyed easily, but he's happy and clever. His abilities are shape-shifting, telekinesis, Gaster Blaster Shield, and teleports. Clint has a crush on Chi-Chi, and he loves to make and eat sweets. His weakness would be losing his sisters and brother. And then the next character slash friend, she's a really good friend of mine that I want to introduce to you guys, is Blueberry. She actually role plays as 5 different characters. She role plays as Blueberry, Blackberry, Alter, G-Sans, and Napster Rose. So we start off with Blueberry, her main character. Personality is fun, excited, cute. Loves Starry mostly, and then Candy, Papyrus, and then she's scared of Starry as a demon, and her powers are Gaster Blasters, Bone Attacks, and she actually has a mysterious power that no one really knows about yet. Then fused inside of her is her sister, Blackberry, and Blackberry loves her family and has powers like Gaster Blaster Bone Attacks and can defy logic. Can also teleport and has a fear of everyone forgetting about her. She loves the color purple and secretly has a crush on Alter. Next is Gaster Sands. Personality is kind of shy, gets jealous when someone hugs or kisses his cinnamon roll, which is curse. Has Gaster Blasters, bone attacks, can defy gravity by floating, can teleport, he can heal, loves to make jokes, cares about his family, and thinks Curse is the cutest person in the world. Anyone who hurts his friends or family will have a very bad time. And then next we have Ulcher. Is a kind and loving person. Has been rejected by Katie, so he likes no one. Powers are like in normal Sans. Has a special attack. Is kind of shy and cute. And then finally, the last one we have is Napsaros, kind of shy, loves her family, has attacks like the normal Sans, can teleport and defy logic. Fear is everyone forgetting her and leaving her alone. And that's Blueberry. Okay, Sashi's turn. So, following reading exactly what they told me to say, Sashi is annoying a-hole and does his best to try to wind up the wrong people to see how far he can push his luck. He's a sin witch that doesn't like ships that include himself. He mostly stays on the couch and teleports everywhere because he's too lazy to walk or dodge. If people are upset, he'll either try to cheer them up with jokes or tell them to grow a pair, depending on the situation and who is upset. He has the ability to heal and revive people as well as regenerate himself so long as he isn't doing anything else. He isn't a fighter and tends to teleport to dodge and taunt the person he is fighting. In my words, though, my description of him, pretty much he lives in my Sin chat, because I have one of my Discords, I have a Sin chat, and he lives there. He loves to drink, he's a bad role model for the kids, and even though he's a freeloader, he's actually a great guy. And that's all for Sashi. Blukey's turn. Okay, so he actually goes by Outer Naps for Bluke, but everyone calls him Blukey. And in his words, he is shy, loves music, loves his family and friends very much, makes music for a living, is overprotective with his children and wife, has a snail farm, reads in his spare time, likes to play chasing games sometimes, loves tea and coffee. And then in my words, my description of him, I'm actually going to say that Bluky was actually my original favorite character in Undertale. I mean, well, yeah, Undertale too, but I mean Undertale. And so it's kind of interesting, but my character actually got shipped with Bluky, and then they got married, and they ended up having a total of 4 kids between the two, the male and female side. And so Bluky is definitely my character's favorite of all the characters. The next character I have is Kirstal Sans. Personality-wise, she's very shy, very protective, loves making jokes, always on the edge, meaning any sudden loud noises will make him jump at any time. Always serious, even when relaxed, but when he does get serious, he'll be either cute or scary and is very possessive. His abilities, just like any other Sans, he can use bone attacks and gaster blasters. Due to the curse which affects his abilities, instead of gravity magic to move you, he, however, can move you with strings like a puppet. If he touches your clothing even one time, he can leave some tracing magic on you, which thread with a thread, so he can find you at any time. He can heal you, but if there's an open wound, you can leave stitches on it to close it to let it heal, and can teleport. His weaknesses, he has a fear of fire, water, depending on how much water he gets spilled on him. It will slow him down until he gets dry. Alcohol-wise, with one drop, he can become very drunk very fast and will have nightmares. But when he's using too much magic, dark rings will appear under his eyes and neck as a restriction and could take over his body if he keeps using magic for too long. Will attack anyone who comes near. So that's Curse's words for it. For me, what I've noticed a lot is Curse is constantly being chased by the shadows and can get possessed. And also, Curse is being shipped with G-Sans. Very cute. The final main role-playing character that I'm going to talk about today is Black Rose Gaster. His character actually originates from my personal AU Blue Rose Tale. But role-playing, in his words, he is tall, quiet, loves Lily, and is lonely from her frequent absence, can interact with the real world in some cases, is protective of Lily, has a serious yet slow temper, has horns, controls a dragon who's part of his soul, and is very distant from everyone but Lily. In my words, I also should include that instead of wingdings, he speaks in Russian, since he doesn't actually know wingdings in real life. And also, he is mortified by the process of being of birthing process. He's mortified by that, and also included on his eye. In his eye, he has roses in his eyes because he's from my AU, and I think that's kind of cool that I drew that. So that's all for the main character. Some other characters that I roleplay with that didn't actually make it into the main video include White Lily, Starry, Pumpkin, and Bright, and then finally War. So quick shout out to all of them. Thank you for roleplaying with me. Thank you to all the artists who contributed some of their work to this video. I could not have made this video without all of you guys. A few of the artists include Sashi, Curse, Katie, and Blueberry. And I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart because you guys are awesome artists. And like I said, I could not have done this without you. Finally, to all my viewers, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I hope you guys all have a rosy day.